Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of an experiment here. We're going to try and use candies to show a little bit of what happens in the mantle. So here we have, we're going to call these our different types of rocks, right? So I'm just going to put a few different candies. And in this case, they'll be igneous rocks, because that's what they're going to represent in the other part of my demonstration today. But the important thing is that they're different colors because they're different minerals inside of them. And when we find them up here on the surface, that's what they look like, okay? And remember, in some cases, once they're up on the surface, I don't have my cutting board with me. I'm going to do that a little bit later. But if these can be broken up. But right now, this is just an experiment to show these rocks. How is it that these different rocks can become something else? So over here I have my stove, and I have to be careful because it's hot, my boiling water, and I have my different types of rocks, right? And so that represents the heat of the mantle. And I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put the candies in the heat of the mantle, and we're just going to take a look and see if what's going to happen to these different types of rocks as they sit in this heat. Okay? You know what I might even do is add a little bit of water inside. Oh, but let's see. Can't tell if they are melting. There's so much steam. I need my tongs. ¿No sabes dónde están los de silicón?
¿Qué busca?
Los tongs, pero de silicón. Okay. ¿Y sabe lo que puedo hacer para que agarre más calor adentro? Es cubrirlo. Necesito la otra tapadera. Okay. Okay, suena mucho más caliente, ¿verdad? It hasn't worked perfectly, but it's got the idea. You can see the different pieces. They're starting to sort of melt together. Certain rocks are harder. In this case, certain candies are harder, so they're harder to melt. These melt away. Some of them have spread out, become lumps. Okay? And this is now, until it all melts together, it would be metamorphic. Right now, it's metamorphic. Okay? And I have one more part here. I'm going to take these three candies, take them out of their wrappers. Oops. I'm going to try a different heat source. This is when they're big, right? So these, I'm going to put in this plastic bag. I'm going to put these together in here. And I'm going to put them in the microwave.